Yeah, so pretty much out of the transfer portal, I decided to enter the transfer portal back in probably like May, April, just to try and take that next step in my game, try and better development, things like that. I ended up committing to Vanderbilt. They offered me a great opportunity over there to come play right away, pretty much. Just at the SEC school, so it was something I really couldn't turn down. Not too long actually after I committed, I was committed at the time. I got a text over from Coach Mitchell and the staff, and they let me know if there was an opening over here. They wanted me to come check it out. Ended up committing after I just talked to some of the coaches and everything. Didn't even take a visit yet. Just everything felt right really. So that's where I wanted to be.
There's the connection with Coach Mitchell here. I mean, I'm not sure if you would have considered coming here with him. How much of
it was big. I won't say it's everything, just because like everything here is still good, like culture and everything. Like this is a place I wanted to be, regardless. Like this fits everything I wanted. But Coach Mitchell definitely put like the cherry on top, just knowing like he wouldn't lead me in the wrong direction. Like everything, I could trust him in this move. So.
How do you think you've adjusted to the transition of playing at this level of football?
Yeah.
Obviously, you had a lot of success in the last competition.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different. I could definitely say that. I think I'm adjusting really well. There's still things that I need to touch up and everything. It's different speed of the game, different details. You got to be really focused on the details and know where you need to be at certain times and everything. But I think I'm adjusting really well. Just got to keep it completed.
It's a big jump, and it's one that's rarely made. Did you get any people telling you, like doubters, I guess?
Oh yeah. I've always said doubters a lot of the time, but I definitely had some doubters here. Just people saying like I really couldn't do it and everything like that. It's a big jump. People thought I should have went to the MAC just to like take that next step. Maybe it's been too big of a jump to be to the Big Ten, but it's just about believing in yourself, man. Like you gotta take that chance. You gotta take that risk to get where you want to go. Like, so.
How would you describe your strengths, like what you add to this defense?
Yeah, I think I add like good instincts in zone, in man. I think I add length to play in the boundary and everything like that. And just like I'm always gonna be, you feel me, like a good teammate to everybody. I'm always gonna give my best effort, things like that. So.
The early one-on-ones to start off practice, what kind of tone does that set for you guys?
Yeah, it's just competitive. Everything we do here is competitive and everything. It builds energy for practice. Like if we get beat on a rep, you gotta think we gotta bounce back, but it just sets the energy. We gotta keep going and everything like that. So.
You get a lot of matchups and team drills against Bryson. What's that like to try and stop that?
Hey, yeah, Bryson's a dog. That's my roommate actually. Bryson's a dog. He's real big body, real fast, physically, likes contact. He's a deep. They can do everything, route runner, everything. But it's making me better every single day. So I love it.
You played in Ohio where there's a lot of good high school ball, and I think sometimes the guys fall through the cracks. When you were coming out of high school, what were your options and what led you to grab them?
Yeah, so pretty much I was actually committed to an FCS school at St. Francis in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So all I had really was FCS schools, 2 FCS schools, and D2. So I ended up committing there, decommitted, just saw a better opportunity. Coach Mitchell and everything got me to come there. It was a great spot, so it was a great fit.
Why were you overlooked, do you think? Did you ever get any feedback about what they thought you were lacking? Or?
Nah, I mean, I honestly don't know. I was a little bit skinnier, maybe a little bit slower back then. I wasn't really built into my body yet. Like, I wasn't this tall, this long, anything like that. So maybe it was that, but we're here now. So at the end of the day, I got where I wanted to be. So.
You said when you committed that you felt like you could be the third guy on the outside, maybe even challenge on the top. Do you still feel that the way you kind of moved up into the second group? Is that how you envision your role?
Yeah, I would say so. It's just great competition. Like obviously 2 returners, we got some great freshmen. Like everybody in the room is real competitive, real good. Everybody can play really. Like that's the biggest difference between my last school and this school. Everybody can play right now, like even a true freshman. So I say yes and no. I obviously want to be a starter. Everybody wants to start, but like you gotta put in that work. You gotta compete. You gotta show it out here.
So. Given that you weren't here in the spring, what type of catch up did you have to play over the summer to get into that?
Yeah. I think the first practice I started with threes pretty much. I figured that I would be getting moved up eventually, but then I had to put in that work and make those plays. So I say it was hard to do though, just on the play aspect. Like the plays were a lot different and everything. A lot of the things that we were doing at my other school were like different than here. So it's just like the speed of the game and everything, but everything's been going good so far.
What type of studying did that take when you got a month and a half to figure it all out before you step on the field here?
Yeah, a lot of things on my own, and honestly just going to like the older guys in the group, Alex Smith and Ricardo Harmon. They've helped me a lot throughout this whole process. Even though like we're in competition, that's great teammates right there. Like they know that they're bringing me in for competition. So that just shows the type of guys they are on the team to help me out.
When you got to Madison, what was your impression of the cornerback group, the corners that were already here?
Pretty much just like I said earlier, everybody's good. Like I was coming in like true freshmen, like Jonas, Jace. Those are the first 2 guys I saw. I came here a little bit before the other true freshmen, like Martin, got here. I just realized like everybody's good. Like everybody can play right now. Everybody's competitive. Everybody wants that same thing. Like so.
Going off of that too, I mean, from the other side, seeing what the receivers and as a whole offer, what are you seeing from the matchups that you've had?
Speed, a lot of speed, great details to the routes and everything. Like guys are technicians and everybody's competitive. Like there's no plays up. 1D, 2D, 3D, no matter who it is out there, there's no plays up. You have to be on your toes at all times.
Coach Tressel likes to punch you guys, punch the boundary corner and man coverage quite a bit. You like that challenge of, hey, that's your guy, figure it out?
Yeah, I love it. At my old school, that's all I really did was play man. I was pressed to the boundary most of the time. So that's really what I like to do. I play everything, obviously, but I love that matchup. Just like test yourself. It's real competition. You got to be a dog in that eye. So I love that for sure.
Thanks for your time.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.